Well, it's that time again. What time is that? It's the time where Sean and Chuck get together for East Coast Weekly, where my good friend Chuck is going to give us all things East Coast. How you doing today, sir?
Hey, not bad, Sean. How are things?
Uh, Quite well. You know, something's always on the go, and I hear you got a lot to offer up here today.
Yeah, I do. I do. I really appreciate. I'm going to say this off the top. I created that form for artists to be able to share information with us, so we can share it here on Entertainment Weekly, and they've been doing a fabulous job with it. So I really appreciate that artists are kind of sharing what they want shared. So let's continue on now. Mary Beth Carty to kick it all off. She's going to be performing at a barn dance that's coming up on Saturday. Sorry, that's Sunday, June the 30th. Now it's from 4 until 6 p.m. on that Sunday, and she's going to be calling out the steps. So that should be entertaining. But there's going to be some tunes by a group called The Narrows. It's being held at the Big Barn, the Little Farm in Meadow Green in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. And you can check out Mary Beth's Instagram site. She's at Stompin' Mary. So check out more information about that barn dance itself. That should be an entertaining evening. Apartment 3 Espresso Bar. Now, I had never heard of them before, but they have a great summer concert series that's going on. They're located in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia. They have a great lineup coming up on July the 13th. They have Josiah Swims. That's a 7 p.m. show. Neon Dreams is going to be there on July the 27th for a 6:30 show. And then on August the 10th, it's Sarah Hunt again at a 7 p.m. show. You can visit at app 3 Coffee, that's Apartment 3 Coffee on Instagram, or you can follow them at Apartment 3 Espresso Bar on Facebook to get all the details and to see the poster about what they have up and coming. Now, there's going to be a digital release happening of Anti-Social Media, it's called, on June 28th. It's featuring Nick Murray, Justin, I got to look at that again. Featuring Nick Murray, Justin Heisler, and Cody McPhee. Get ready to experience a powerful new blues track shaking the status quo. It's completely competitive nature for the social music scene. Infectious groove, they say, heartfelt lyrics. It's all being launched coming up for you on June the 28th. Get more information by going to the website distrokid.com. Now, the Harborfest Rib Fest is coming up. That's happening at Alderney Landing in Dartmouth with a great lineup of performances. It's running from the 28th of June to July 1st. Rib Fest has free entertainment. It's under the tent at the Dartmouth waterfront. Some great musical acts. On June 28th, Giorgio, Josh Janes, and Diamondback. Then on the 29th, it's Paul Brushett, Brock Stock and Barrel, Joe Murphy and Water Street Blues Band, as well as Toy Shed. Then on the 30th, Leona Berkey, Brooklyn Blackmore, Fisher Kings, Kyle Boudreau's Stunt Rock. And as well, coming up on July 1st for Canada Day, Maurice O'Coin, John Hines Trio, and Wichita. So you can get more information on their Facebook site at Harborside Rib Fest. Now, they've offered up a couple of coupons for ribs on my East Coast Hour show. So anybody looking for some ribs for that event, you should check out East Coast Hour episode number 17 this week. Lenny Gallant is going to be at the King's Playhouse in Georgetown, PEI. That's coming up on June the 27th, 7:30 p.m. show there. He's going to be joined by Patricia Richard, as well as Keelan Wedge and Julian Robichaud. And as well, then he's going to be at the Harborfront Theater on the 28th of June, again, joined by the same group of guests for a 7:30 show. And you can be one of the first to hear some songs from his upcoming album. Find out more information at his website, lennygallant.com. Rock the Fiddle is coming to Sydney, Nova Scotia, August 8th to the 10th. It's tagged as Cape Breton's biggest summer party. Matt Anderson, Pretty Archie, Carmen Townsend, and the Jordan Musician Band, they're going to kick it off on August the 8th. Then on Friday the 9th, the Trews, Fire Valley Fire, Campbell and Johnston, as well, Willie Stratton Band, they're going to take to the stage. And wrapping it up on the 10th, Dave Sampson, Adam Baldwin, Elise Aaron, Jesse Cox, and Dylan DeVoe, and the Dirty Dogs. You can find more information by checking out their Instagram site at Rock the Fiddle for details on how to get your tickets. The schedule for the Port Hawkesbury Ceilidh has been announced. The Ceilidhs happen each Tuesday night in Port Hawkesbury at the Civic Center. Shows get underway at 7:30 p.m. There's an amazing lineup of artists that are happening for the Tuesday night shows straight through until October 8th. Now, that ends around the time that the Celtic Colors gets underway. Now, starting the ball rolling on July the 2nd with the Cayleys, it's a Kitchen Fest night. There's going to be performances by J.P. Cormier. The Beatons are coming out, Kinnan and Andrea and Betty, and as well Donald Gillis will be there and Oriana McNeil. Now, now you can see the complete schedule at their website, capebretoncayley.com. There's going to be a Kitchen Fest pub night happening at the Bredor Lakes Inn in St. Peters. Now, there's a number of different Kitchen Fest nights. Shows are from 6 until 9 p.m. each of the scheduled evenings. Coming up between June 28th and July 4th. So that's just for this week period. Artists like Wendy Abbott and Rosie Sampson, Robert Bouchard, Hilda Chasen, as well Evans and Doherty, Miles and Harold Davidson, Steve Luxton, Rachel Davis, and Darren McMullen. There's so many more as well within that week of Kitchen Fest. You can see a full schedule by going to kitchenfest.ca. So remember to subscribe, like, comment, share the East Coast Hour on YouTube. I need more viewers on the channel, so continue to watch the channel and watch the videos that are there, and continue to tune in to East Entertainment Weekly here with Sean and I each week. Share your news that you want shared using the link that's down below in the description area. Sean will have that as well on his channel, and you can let us know what's going on, and we'll share it with the viewers. So thanks a lot, Sean.
Well, and it's important to note, the reason why Chuck and I are doing this is because sometimes I don't get a chance, or for whatever reason, to cover enough East Coast. Chuck is all East Coast. We just figured that this made sense. So, the forum, I looked at the forum. If I can do it, you can do it. It's really that simple. It's like Chuck's made it literally the easiest thing to do. And when you can get your items listed on a show like this, where we're getting a lot of viewers in a very short period of time, it makes a lot of sense. I'd like to give a shout out to @Cooking in Halifax 5738. Somebody will get that joke if they get it. But Chuck, thank you so much for again this week, and we'll see you again next week.
Tune in next week.